There is a pasuk at the end of Aharei-Mot which says, "Ushamati et mishmarchem," that we have an obligation to make fences to guard us from averot, from doing what is transgressing isurim. We find that our rabbis took this very seriously, and we find many gezerot which they made, especially when it comes to being secluded with the opposite sex, yes, or a young girl, even with an old man, it's forbidden. And it seems that even so many gezerot concerning that they made us keep away from these things. Sometimes it seems a little bit excessive. You can take the halachot of muktzeh. They save us from coming to carry, to do work, to take things out. They made 5 types of muktzah, and you can't move this, and you can't move that, and you can't move some things at all, not for its place. And it seems very strict. There seems to be really going a bit, they're overboard in many things. How come an old man with a young girl, you're worried about yichud, you're worried about being secluded? How come muktzah, moving with this like that, etc.? Why so far? In basar chalav, the issur is to cook meat and milk together. We keep away, even if it's not cooked, and we have harchaka from hours, 6 hours in between. And really things seem very excessive. Let us understand. Chachamim understood people. God gave them the help from heaven, and they understood the psychology of people more than any psychologist, anybody. And they understood. And with their gzerot, they created an ambiente, an atmosphere of kedusha. So our approach to all these serious subjects, if it's arayot, say about sexual isurim, or if it's about basar v'chala, or it's about Shabbat, our approach is different completely. It's an approach, and we are more wary in our whole approach. It's not just the individual halachot. And they created this atmosphere of kedusha. If we wouldn't have halachot of muktzah, we don't know what our Shabbat would look like. If we didn't have these secluded, keeping away from consorting with this, the morality would have gone down completely. They created atmosphere of kedusha and the gezerot, and so it was basar v'chala, and they have prevented us from entering into any situations of doubts, and therefore leading even the shogeg to, when not with knowledge, to do these averot, to come to them. This asher bachar banu, that God blessed us with chachamim who knew how to protect Klal Yisrael from the most serious averot and from averot. Shabbat shalom.